A guy named Ron Henson. He wrote The Lighthouse, and I remember that was the #1 song in America for the long time. I thank God for The Lighthouse. But a lot of people don't know, right after that, he wrote another song called He Pilots My Ship, and that became the #1 song for quite a while. He Pilots My Ship, and I like this song. And matter of fact, this is on my dad's tombstone, those words, He pilots my ship, because my dad was in the Navy. In fact, he was in the old Navy. Between World War I and World War II, he sailed around the world. So these kids walking around with Old Navy on their shirt, my dad was in the Old Navy. And I just like songs about the sea, and I love this song, He Pilots My Ship.
Now the soul of man is like a ship that sails on the sea of time. The storms may come and the winds may blow and rock this ship of mine. But the reason my ship has never sank, and today it's still afloat, my compass is His holy word, and Jesus pilots my boat.
I will sail the stormy seas no more unless Jesus leads the way. I won't ever drift so far from the shore I can't hear what He has to say. I belong to a fleet that sails today on a glorious one-way trip to land safely on shore, to sail no more, for Jesus pilots my ship.
My soul pulled in to safety's port, her stern was torn apart. The bow of the old vessel was so badly crushed, sin's waters flooded my heart. I had sailed so long on life's angry waves with my cargo of fear and despair. But then I called on His name and He lifted my blame. Now He pilots my ship everywhere.
I will sail the stormy seas no more unless Jesus leads the way. I won't ever drift so far from the shore I can't hear what He has to say. For I belong to a fleet that sails today on a glorious one-way trip to land safely on shore, to sail no more, for Jesus pilots my ship. To land safely on shore, to sail no more, for Jesus pilots my ship.
Amen. Good job, buddy. Amen. Amen. I saw some hands raised back there. Do we have any Navy people here? Anybody in the Navy? All right, there's a Navy man. Anybody else was in the Navy? Boy, my dad was in the Navy. My pastor in Kentucky, Eddie Calloway, was in the Navy. I've heard so many Navy stories. I just thank God for the Navy, and thank God for you, sir. Thank you for serving. How many of you are veterans? Whether you served sometime in the armed forces, God bless you. The longer I live, the more I appreciate our veterans. The more I just want to thank God for them. Well, here's another song about sailing. I'll never sail alone.
I'll never sail alone, though I am headed home. This vessel's not my own. The captain has stepped on board. Thunder and crashing waves can't sink what mercy made. This ship was built to praise Jesus, my Lord.